Today, we're going to take a quick look at the HEAPETS air purifier. Now, I'm under construction. As you can see here, I'm always under construction, whether it's my own or whether I'm working on someone else's construction project. One of the first things I'm going to tell you is I love air purifiers, especially small, compact ones like this that actually can handle up to 2,500 square feet. It means I can actually load this into my truck and take it with me on a job site. Now, this works with a carbon filter. It's going to filter out odors. It's going to collect all of that dust that's in the room. It collects pollen, collects anything that's an irritant, and keeps the air really clean. But where this one really stands out is it's designed to help you with pets. It has a really interesting structure on the way that it actually sucks the air into the unit from both sides. It actually has this area where it sucks in, and it repeats it on the back. So it makes it really great for collecting a lot of air in, like I said, a really big area in a small footprint. And the way this works is it has a U-shaped entryway, which will capture and catch that floating hair and not just spit it out. It also uses a static magnetic type filter system inside to help that hair just get caught in the filter. Now, one of the things I am going to point out about this system that I found extremely helpful is they sell packets of replaceable filters. Every time I get one of these, it's when you go to get the filter, it just seems to always be painful. I like the way they do their replacement filters. And you do not always have to just replace the filter. You can take that pre-filter and you can open it up and you can vac it out. You're going to actually get the unit in a box. It's going to come just like this. It has a piece of tape on. We're going to have to open it up and we're going to have to remove the pre-filter plastic. I like the fact they do that because it keeps the filters extremely fresh for you. Now, you're going to get a manual just like this here that'll walk you through everything. You know you're going to get a good quality filter system if it is PM 2.5 rated. Now, what that basically does is it's going to have a rating system, and you're going to have lights on here that are going to light up and tell you if you have good air, if you have kind of in the medium, or if you have really bad air. And they use a color code system to let you know that. CA65, CFRB, EPA, ETL, and FCC. I mean, it's got certifications like crazy. Now, this is a 6-stage filtration system. It does have a charcoal filter in there, which helps get rid of odors, whether they are pet urine, or whether it's cooking odors like cooking, fish or anything. That carbon will actually help reduce the odors in the house. Now, this whole unit only weighs 8 pounds. It's extremely lightweight. We pulled this off. Now we need to see how we open it. Now, I have never opened this, so we're going to find out, ourselves. And it just pops open. And we need to remove this plastic. Obviously, it's not going to work very well with plastic on it. So this looks like my big carbon filter. It should have a small carbon in front of it. Looks like it has another carbon or whatever behind it, because it looks like it has tabs to open. Let's see if that opens. Looks like that is all pretty much self-inclusive. So I would imagine this is carbon. There's probably going to be a filter on the other side. So we set the filter back in, make sure that it's in nice and square. And then you are going to take your little hooks. Well, you're going to hook them in at the very bottom, and it should just push right in. There we go. Now let's see if there's anything on the back. Yes, it opens up. And yes, there is your other filter system. So it looks like your pre-filter is going to be on the outside of each filter, and the main filter is inside. You do have some little tabs here to grab a hold. Let's see. So this should just pull off. Okay, it does. So on the other one, I could pull it off the same way. I just didn't want to tear it, but it has Velcro. So this would be the part here you could probably suck out with a vacuum as well, but when it gets to a certain point, you're going to want to replace your main filter. And this you can actually wash off and vacuum. So I would vacuum it first. Probably wouldn't wash it too often because it's going to probably pull off more of that carbon. And then you have another filtration system here. So basically, this unit has two complete filters, one on each side. Very awesome, because most of these I test, that is not the case. You have one filter system and you really have only one area that it pulls air in. So that is why this can pull in so much volume, because that is a huge volume for a small filter like this. So it just has the little pin plug. We're going to plug it in right here. All right, so let's take a close look at the unit. This is going to be your readout screen. You're going to have a little label up here that's going to walk you through the different colors for your PM 2.5 monitor, which, by the way, picks up over here on the side. That's the sensor. But it's going to give you a green if your air quality is good, yellow if it's moderate, red if it's bad. They also walk you through some of the basic functions that you can do down here at the bottom. And these are going to be your control buttons here at the top. We already have it plugged in, so we're going to see how it actually functions. We have a power, we have an auto, we have a moon, which is going to be our night mode. We have our 4 fan speeds, and we have timers. We have a little key here, which is going to be like your childproof lock system, and you have a reset with a couple of little filters on the picture of the button, meaning that when I put new filters, I need to reset it so that my timer resets. So let's go ahead and power it on real quick, and let's see what the monitor does. So we're going to hit that. It automatically comes on. It's going to go to auto, and it's going to set a speed. If you look here, it's going to start reading right away. We're at 199. It's going to settle into the actual range that the room is in as it picks up. And right now we are in the green mode. It's looking like our air is pretty clean here at this point. So I'm going to come over here. If I want to go to sleep at night, watch what happens when I hit that button. I'm going to hit it. You notice that all the lights went out. It has also quieted the motor to the lowest speed. It's just barely running. The reason it does that is so that the lights don't keep you up and the motor is not noisy. It's very, very quiet. So we can take it off of that, go back to our normal, and we can go through our speeds. Get them going. There's the next speed up, next one up. And let's go to turbo so that we can actually suck that pet hair right into the filter. That's about as loud as it's going to get. Turn it back down. There we go. Now we can set our little timer here. If I want to do a timer, don't really want to do that right now, but I can go ahead and hit the lock button. So I can lock everything down. There we go. And that way that it cannot be changed. And then, of course, the filter reset. Super simple to operate, but it is a powerhouse of options. I love the dual filter system. If I was going to rate this on a scale of 1 to 5, I'd have to give it 5 stars. Honestly, if I could give it a couple of more stars, I would, because it is just that good. This is a really awesome filter system. So if you're looking for something great for around the house, if you're looking for something great and you don't even have pets in the house, this is still an awesome system. Matter of fact, it just gives you that much more. So do yourself a favor, pick yourself up one today. We'll see you guys on the next review.